So are we saying the same thing? Yes or no?
Yes.
So you just gave me the long version of it?
The long version.
Instead of just saying, I agree.
There you go.
You mentioned some shit about some light-skinned dudes, right? How you feeling? Yeah, I'll put you on blast. Let's talk about that. How you really feel about
wow, light-skinned people in general. Okay.
No, we ain't general. Like, we talking about men. How you feel about light-skinned men?
Honestly,
What you?
I feel like light-skinned men are.
He gonna see it.
Yes, I know. So, with that being said, I'm gonna be honest. Light-skinned men are spoiled.
Okay.
Or at least try to be.
What else?
What else? You guys are
Look, this one.
It's like
no.
y'all remind me of like
a
light-skinned version of me. Not just
No,
kidding.
I'm finna say. Look, this one we ain't finna do.
What?
And we on this podcast,
What's
we
up,
100%
G? I'm being
honest.
100.
All right, so
y'all
we gonna speak freely.
Be tweaking.
Yeah, talk that
Light-skinned
shit.
men be tweaking.
Right, talk
y'all
it then.
Be tweaking.
Do you consider him light skinned?
No.
Well, he dark skinned?
No, he's caramel.
He's caramel.
I'm
what's
caramel
the levels?
macchiato here.
I feel like he's caramel.
I'm midnight cocoa bean.
You're vanilla bean. The fuck?
I'm midnight cocoa bean.
You're definitely the color of your jacket.
I'm khaki. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And that's the color of your jacket.
I'm khaki.
Y'all blended
Yeah.
right now.
I illuminate my skin go, and
Whatever.
a lot of people don't like
But
it.
yeah, I feel like y'all be tweaking.
All
Oh
us
my-
though.
Yes, I haven't met a
Me
light-skinned.
too.
I think I met one smooth, cool ass light skinned man.
And it wasn't me.
One.
And it wasn't me.
Just one. No, it was not you.
So what? I want cool and smooth,
You cool.
but I
you
ain't smooth.
Tweaking.
But I don't be tweaking on no.
No,
you know what I mean? On that.
not on, no.
So what you saying? How you feel
still be
about
tweaking.
me? How you feel about me?
You a cool dude, but you be tweaking. Because why didn't you let me sit right there?
Because this
That's
is
a tweak
my
move.
show. That's not a tweak move. See, that's what I'm saying.
That is a tweak move.
All right,
Entitlement.
Right. So now we talking about false narratives.
Where we
now.
both are feel
So
entitled.
if you
Because he
don't-
feel entitled.
But that's
and
what
I
women
feel
do, though, right?
entitled.
That's what women do.
He
A
feel
woman
entitled to sit there, and I do too.
Hold on. So look.
So you can throw that word
What
out.
a woman to do, a woman to try to make you feel less than what you're supposed to be, right? You know I'm confident in all areas. So you would say, all right, well, you light-skinned category. Just because you ain't let me sit right there, you fit in the category with the rest of them silly dudes that you be dealing with. I ain't.
Shit.
All right, well, let's keep it 100.
Nah, but it ain't got nothing to do with that. However, that is petty. Me not sitting there. But it ain't got nothing to do with you being light skin or dark skin, okay?
So my question is, so as far as like with light skinned dudes, right? I think like when you mean they tweak and like what do you mean like necessarily what make them tweak? Is it their personality? Because they kind of like borderline divas? I'm just saying.
Their thoughts.
I don't give a fuck. I don't fit in that category.
No, I just feel like they thoughts.
God made me this color, but I don't feel like I fit in the category.
But
with
I
how they
believe
be
y'all
toned
are
up.
sunshine too. You feel me? Like the light. We need y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely the light.
For sure. So we need
Let
y'all.
your
So,
soul
you know,
glow.
I guess it balances out in a, you know.
So now you got to give us an example. Give us a good example of like of a tweak,
light-skinned move.
a light skin tweak that just really had you going. That had you like, all right, this dude.
This some light skin shit. Like
Yeah.
something like that. Like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Speak on some shit that recently
I
happened,
feel
like when
light
you was just out.
I feel. Well, I could say that's just me today, but light skin, I feel like,
You ain't getting slapped enough or something?
no, it ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'm just wondering, because you know what I mean?
No, I feel like y'all,
'Cause I stand on
y'all
business.
be wanting the good morning text messages, and y'all be wanting to be chased a little bit.
You deal with sensitive dudes. That ain't got nothing to do with no light skinned
No, I'm
fella.
no, I
'Cause
don't.
I want the
I don't
kids to
deal
be
with
able to watch
sensitive.
this.
How would you know what I deal with?
Because you just said you deal with a man who say he want a good morning text.
I feel like y'all be wanting. I ain't saying my man want a good morning text.
Yes, he do.
Man gonna send
He
man
light-skinned?
first.
Is your man light skinned?
skinned?
Yes, I am.
So
basically,
yes, he is. Yes,
wait a minute,
he
hold on. So you with a light skinned guy?
is. Yes.
and
You
don't
said
like
they
him.
be tweaking,
And she don't like him.
and you don't
No,
like
I
them, and
love
you're
them.
discriminating against them.
I love my light skinned man. I'm just saying y'all be tweaking.
So for whoever she's dating out there, she is telling on you at all costs at this point. So yeah, she's talking about you. So
Well, I mean, it ain't sneak dissing because I speak on it at home or wherever I am.
so as far as like, you know, she said light skins be tweaking. Like, what is your take on it? Cause you said you a different breed of light skin, right?
I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna say a different breed of light skin. I don't have no barrier like that. I know I'm light skinned, but I don't feel it. Like I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like even when she say stuff about light skinned people, I know people will say that because I'm in the room because I'm light skinned, and I'm like, all right, well just say it to me. Well, how you feel about me? You know what I'm saying? Don't say because you light
It
skinned.
seemed like you're taking it a little personal though. And she
Man,
said,
no,
talk about me. Do you like me?
No, because there's some other shit between me and her. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
the other shit?
No, I'm just saying like all personal.
I'm confused.
No, I'm talking about
I
like
don't want no alley hoop. I can't catch.
no, you can dunk anything. You got ugly hops.
You sure?
You got hops.
So
For
what you
sure.
mean? What's up?
We got history, and I ain't talking about no relationship as far as none of that. You know what I'm saying, homie? I ain't touched her.
No, I'm
You
just
feel
saying.
me?
Speak
So
whatever.
just so
This ain't got nothing to do with
I'm just
somebody
saying
that's not
though.
here, okay?
All right, cool. I'm just saying as far as because even before the situation you in now, you was saying what you was saying, and I really and other people were saying that.
Shit. Yeah.
Right, other females said, niggas
You
said.
hear it a lot, right?
Yeah, I do.
Right. So if you
But
hear
it
it a
don't
lot,
be geared. I don't feel like it's
but
geared
if you
towards
hearing
me.
it so much, it gotta mean something.
So what? I heard the police protect and serve all my life, but I ain't never seen it.
You never seen a police officer protect and serve.
No.
Oh, you might.
Give me
I
an
don't
instance.
know.
Give me an
I've
instance
been-
that you seen personally.
I feel like they protect.
No,
and
I
serve.
said give me an instance that you know personally.
I definitely
they-
disagree. I'm
Man,
just gonna say.
I might have to.
I'm asking her though, cause you in the suburbs, she
no,
in the hood.
No, I'm not in the hood.
You in the motherfucking hood.
No, I'm not in the hood.
Oh no, you
I
shit.
ain't never been in the hood, sir. And not to take away from people who come from the hood.
All right, well,
I can go to a hood, but I'm not.
you
from
beating around the
hood.
question though.
What's up?
A personal experience when you seen a person.
Where I felt like a police
Cause you gotta think
served
about it.
and protected us.
You gotta think about it too much. It should be off the top of your head. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that should be.
Okay, I done had some
organic.
bad run-ins with police and seen some bad run-ins.
I'm talking about
But
the good ones, though.
Even, I feel like they protect and serve.
Give me a personal
I don't know.
instance
I don't
though.
have a personal instance.
Okay then. So
I'm sorry,
Can I say something?
intervene.
Yeah, so I would say definitely like, you know, I get what you're saying, bro. Like, I had a like last summer, bro, no cap, like I say I'm scared of cops at all. Like in the suburbs, it's actually worse, honestly, because I got pulled over for my beamers on right, and the cop said, you didn't turn your beamers off, so I pulled you over. I'm like, well, I can't see at night. You know what I'm saying? That's why the beamer's on my car. He said, well, just wait right here. So basically, he checked my record and all that. He asked me, like, it was a car that I was renting. He asked me, he like, you know, what's in your car?
Come on, I'm gonna show you how to maximize on the Airbnb. Come on. All right, like I promised you, I'm gonna show you this Airbnb hack on how to be able to maximize on your Airbnbs. I know a lot of people, they own Airbnbs, they having issues and problems with getting the type of return that they're looking for. And the problem is you're not utilizing and tapping into all resources. So what you need to do is you need to utilize other platforms such as Peerspace. So what I do is, since I got this nice contemporary updated kitchen, I take photos of the kitchen, take photos of the other living areas, and I put it on Peerspace, and I put it on there for people who like to cook and want to do cooking blogs, cooking shows, any type of content when it comes down to food. So I'll rent this, just the kitchen out for $75 an hour, right? So the unit itself, this is $3,000. You don't have to own a unit to do Airbnb. This unit is $3,000. I charge $400 a night. That's $12,000 at full capacity at 30 days. If I was to rent just the kitchen out, all I need is 40 hours to be able to pay and cover the rent. Everything else is all profit. So that's just one hack that you guys will be able to learn. You guys need to book with me, get in my DMs. I can show you how to do these steps, walk you through step by step. CEO Vince, Real Recognized Real Estate, _ between every word. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Vince DeVault. I'm gonna let y'all let.
Like, who peels is them? He started asking me all these questions that had nothing to do with him, bro. Then he wrote me a ticket for parking while I was driving on the highway for parking. I wasn't parked. I wasn't parked.
But that's what I'm saying though. So,
That's what
okay. So look, let me say this: there are some instances, but they're rare where, you could. In my lifetime, I could say they real rare that I could say I seen somebody protect or serve. And this has been regular beat cop type shit. I ain't talking about regular rotation cops. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's rare. I can't even think of none off the top of my head. That's why I asked the question.
It's crazy because I can't either, but not to say that they not.
But that's crazy.
Doing it. It is sad because I can think of a lot of situations where they
Yeah.
went against the grain.
Right.
Like, dang, hold on.
Yeah, it's nuts. But I want to go back to this though. What kind of pills you had in the car?
Oh yeah, really though. I'm trying to figure that out.
So
talking about he in my business.
You talking about he in your business? What kind
Like,
of pill? You ain't
they ain't got
so
nothing to do.
they
ain't
were
call
at
your boy
they
yet? Them
so
jobs you ain't call
okay.
your
So
boy.
I have allergies. I have
Okay,
allergies,
you did
guys.
say you got allergies.
So
what is it clinically called?
What do you mean?
Allergies.
Yeah, allergies. So what's they clinically called? You got allergies. So they gave you allergy pill. They gave you Claritin. They give you a bottle of Claritin.
Basically.
So it said Claritin on it, and they said, "Hey, look, who Claritin is these?"
No, it had my name on it, and basically, like, I had a couple of them because I just came from urgent care. Shout out to urgent care.
Your ass.
Damn, you shout out urgent care.
You might as well drop the lower urgent care.
Shout out
Get
to
them
urgent
some
care.
business.
On 95th and Exchange.
Talking about 95th and Exchange. No, but yeah, he was deep in my. He was what you got there? What is that? Like, I'm just like, if this nigga don't get out of my car.
Yeah, they be on dummy though.
Then there's one time I almost got arrested. One of my homies had a gun in the car. I didn't know he had a gun. Do I look like I carry guns? No, I don't.
Nigga, we don't never
At
know
all.
there's guns in the car.
But I'm just saying. So he pulled us
We
over.
never know.
So he pulled me over. Right, I'm sitting there like we just left this place. We was literally on 47. We got some chicken or whatever, and like we in the car like about to pull off. They pull us over, right? They checked. Something was going on with the car. They was peeping through the thing. Saw a gun. My homie had it. My homie had the gun registered, but one of his little things was off with the registration, right? Tell me why I'm sitting there. They tell me to get out the car, and they put me in handcuffs, and my asthma started going crazy, like literally.
Oh, you panicked.
I was panicking, but I asked them. I'm like, why?
Who went to jail?
I asked them like, why would y'all put me in handcuffs? They was like, oh, my bad. We just didn't want you to run. Do I look like I'm about to run? I'll run a cop. No, I'm not doing that.
I'm getting out of there.
What you doing? They put you in the car. You gonna run?
I didn't pull it. With them on me.
And that's the smartest thing you could have done.
That is the dumbest thing.
Get up out of there.
Now I got up out that jam. I don't know what you talking
Man, look.
Hey, but
especially if you ain't giving them no identification already. Or did you do that already?
about. No.
I was about to say.
No, when that
Imagine.
in that situation.
Why you run, sir? You know
that's
who you
dumb.
is already.
They gonna meet you
Slow
where you
ass.
going. They gonna be sitting there waiting on you. Be out of breath. They come on.
Hey, look,
Get your mama's
listen,
crib.
that wasn't even the dumbest part. The dumbest part was why I tell him to reach in my bag and put my inhaler in his mouth. I mean, in my mouth, right? The dude
that
did
about
like
having
this. So my
asthma
hand
attack?
behind my back, right, like this. And why you Why did he puff it for me? So it looked stupid. Imagine you
He
doing.
was trying to help you out.
I know, but he puffed it while behind my hands, behind my back. You know how weird that was? So he gave me 3 pumps.
Pause.
Wait.
I mean,
Pause.
hold on. I mean,
Pause.
I didn't mean it that
this
way.
Ain't that kind of show.
I said-
listen, kids, I'm letting y'all know. This is a real estate
Puffs.
social
Pumps.
Folks said 3 pumps.
Pumps. I
He
mean,
definitely said pumps, bro.
it is pumps. It's a
I
pump.
damn near thought you said humps at first.
Not at all.
It definitely was giving humps.
Pause. Not at all.
It was giving
No,
humps.
I
Like,
done took the lumps if you the bink, bink. But the pumps and the lumps.
man.
can't
And my
do it.
hands behind my back.
Listen. I'm talking about. Listen.
Was you look at back, got it?
Not pumps in that way. Okay, I'm talking about. He gave me. You know what I'm saying? One of those.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
He gave
got
you
it.
3
3 of puffs.
exhaustions of air, breaths of.
Yeah.
And you survived. I see.
I did. I'm here. You know, they let me go. Hopefully my boy don't see this, but I told him it wasn't my gun. Like, don't take me. And they let me go. they let me go. And that's what happened. They let me go.
Okay.
I
He
took
So what do
definitely
you
gonna see
do?
it.
Wait. I want to know.
He even though he did what he did, he on my team now, homie. You put your hands on him, we come to see you, bro. I'm telling you, don't touch
no,
him,
but
man.
look though. Like,
Don't
what do you
touch
do?
him.
Me?
How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Dope. Okay. You're 28. What do you do? I know you.
Me? Oh.
Yeah. Tell me what you do.
So I am a content creator. I am a content strategist, and I own a media company.
And you own a media company. How long you had your media company?
Man, I've been thugging for 3 years. I had it. Yeah, so-
Pandemic. I had
Yeah,
my
for sure.
business pandemic as well.
Man, listen, the pandemic definitely launched a lot of businesses. G. Like when I started my business, I quit my job. I was security guard. Never. I don't know why I just wasn't cut out for being a security guard, but I was a security guard. And it didn't. I got funny stories about that, but I ain't gonna go there with it. But
You
yeah,
weren't Mike Epps with it though.
No, I was Mike Lowry actually.
What?
No, I wasn't Mike Lowry.
I was gonna say, damn, that's over Mike Epps. Mike Epps. Mike Larry was real with it though.
This how I knew I wasn't cut out for the job. Like I just knew. Like I remember it was my maybe my 5th week. Right, I was working at a museum, and they're like, Shh, hey Calvin, we need you to clear out the area. We need you to clear out the area. I was like, all right, no problem, cool. So like, I'm like, hey y'all, listen, man, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get up out of here. It's time to go. They was like, no, we ain't ready to go yet. I said, excuse me, sir, we got a code 7239 here, down here. These guys are not leaving at all. I knew I wasn't ready for the job.
Was that a robbery in progress?
It wasn't a robbery, but I'm like, look, I don't know how to make nobody leave.
They was lamping too hard.
Look, that was that one. It could get worse.
They
Like,
was
let me get up
overlapping.
out this job before this shit.
Yeah, look.
Before these calls get realer.
Yeah, so so that's what happened. But I ended up starting my business, man, and I quit that job. I was making listen now, look, I was making $150 a week. What I'm gonna do with that?
150 what dollars?
$150 a week.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
I'm proud of your growth.
No, he a dog now. My
I'm
mama.
proud of your growth. I'm
He a
happy
dog.
you left.
I'm telling you.
But you see the fact that they will pay us $150 a week.
That's crazy in itself.
Man.
And do you, man.
How could you even fix your mouth? Okay, so
Man,
look.
I pray I don't have to ever go back.
But I want to know.
I'm never
just
going
pray.
back.
So
I
what is
pray I
that
don't
an
never have
hour?
to go
Is that
back.
like $3
I wouldn't even know.
an
I feel
hour?
like that's like,
I was making probably about $8 an hour, 8 or 9.
3 years ago?
3 years ago?
Yeah.
They wow.
8 or 9. You know what? I take that back. The most I
I
done
ain't get
made
paid
an
a lot
hour
of
for
money
like
too.
10.
I ain't gonna lie, but not that. I think I got finessed with my last job. Well, I ain't gonna think. I know I did.
How much was you getting paid an hour?
Because for all what I did and how I worked, I think I only got paid $500 a week. Whew.
$500 a week ain't that bad.
No,
I was
that
making
was I got $2,000 a month. Plus, I had got money off like back
$2,000
end
a
shit.
month is above
But-
average though.
That's like the norm with motherfuckers getting
Man,
paid.
that was no money. I don't
No,
know how I
it's
was
not
living.
though. That shit
But I
crazy
did
though.
get
It's
extra
really
money,
not though. It's really
doing
not.
other things.
$500 a week.
So go ahead. So because you the real estate guru guy, imagine this, right? Remember when jobs used to be like $9 an hour, and how like when you got that check,
Now I'm 41, so I remember
oh, you remember about $5 an hour.
He remember $1.
Nigga, knock it off. I don't want that motherfucker much. Look at y'all doing the most. Listen, I'm the host of this show, and y'all gonna respect me. I'm gonna tell you this once only.
It's no disrespect at all, but the point I was making, bro, is like me and one of my homies, we was talking the other day, and I was like, man, remember when it was $8 an hour, and it was
I
like
remember the
you
$8.
couldn't wait to get that check. But when you really think about all the work you did for $8,
by the time you
$8.
got look, your travel expenses ate that shit up.
That a whole hour, $8.
$8, that ain't nothing.
First off, a parking ticket, if you're 2 minutes late,
$75.
$75.
And they always been 50 or better.
Do you no? If you're 2 minutes late, it's 75, and they got the nerve to pay people $8 for an hour. We not even built to get ahead. Like the only way
At
is
all.
entrepreneurship.
But you know what?
That's very
To
much
me.
true.
The
to me.
pandemic,
Invest
the
in
pandemic
entrepreneurship.
built a lot of entrepreneurship. And that's one thing I can say
That's why I
about our
love it.
people, though. And this is one thing I am proud about us, right? Is when the pandemic hit, it created a lot of entrepreneurs. Regardless of however motherfucker got they start, it created a lot of entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah, but you know
I
what
got
I
it
mean?
straight out the
You know, the
kitchen.
pandemic, you know, there was a lot of few dollars tossed around and stuff like
yep.
that.
And I invested all of my money into all my business.
exactly.
Stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Blessing.
I bought my first camera, you know, and my mom was pressuring me to do unemployment. I'm like, Ma, I ain't never did unemployment before. I don't know how to do that. She like, just do it. I'm like, I don't know how to do it. Did it. $1,000 every 2 weeks, bro. Like, and it was busting. I took that, reinvested that into a better camera. I was literally going to every like mall you could think of, bro. I was like doing videos on the spot for people. I was showing them how to do the videos. Me and my buddy, we was editing them on the spot.
I love that right there.
And when we did that, we ended up getting this trucking company, bro. We did our first $1,500, bro, and profit. And I was just like, man, we can do this. We can recreate this. And so I just started getting better at that. And then my friend, he went and moved to Colombia on me or whatever. But shout out to him. That's my boy though. But yeah, it just showed me, man, that like I can literally go to businesses and create commercials for them. You know what I'm saying? And I just focused on that. I didn't really do rap videos and none of that. Went from making $300 to $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000.
To no limit.
Yeah, and
no limit.
like, you know, the pandemic just showed me like, you know, really valuing and learning skills, right? Like skills that nobody can take away from you, right?
Yeah.
Like what's the skill that you got that nobody can take away from you?
I know how to do braids.
So with your braids, so you saying like, not saying that we all kind of got our little egos, like we the best and all that. I mean, you know, it's good.
I don't have that ego. I wouldn't say I'm the best.
That's because you modest.
Very.
That's crazy. You two individuals, I'm not gonna lie. At y'all craft, from like I told you, I'm a little bit older than y'all, and I've been around and searching and stuff like that. I promise you, in y'all craft, y'all are two the best of what y'all do.
I appreciate that.
Man, you
I
the
appreciate
best of what
it,
you do.
But because I am in the field and I do my research and I watch and I see, I wouldn't put myself in that
Okay.
category. I mean, I would say
All right.
like I did my
And
thing.
let me
you feel
okay,
me?
so let me
But
explain
say
to you
the
why
best,
I say that.
But I appreciate
Hold
it.
on, let me explain to you.
Ooh, I like that.
So listen, let me explain
Yes,
to you, right?
okay, I'm
So
listening.
when you talking about a scoring system, even in boxing, you got blocks, you got direct hits, you got partial hits. You know what I mean? We talking about an overall average. We talking about personality. We talking about charismatic. We talking about job efficiency, being on time. You know what I'm saying? Look, when we talking about that and we averaging it all out,
Okay. Overall.
you know what I'm saying? Or overall, look, and I'm in Chicago. So I know a lot of knotless braid doing motherfuckers. Yeah, they might be crucial, but their attitude's garbage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They punctuality is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Their attitude is ugly. You know what I mean? So when I talk about you, when I talk about your craft, I'm talking about you as a person and you overall.
Well, I'll take that.
All right, so
Okay.
look, you
I'm
one of the
thinking
best of what you
craft
do.
Itself, but you speaking overall, my
Yeah, the
makeup
overall.
and how I do what I do.
And that's
then
what
yes,
make up
I'll
the
take
best
that.
business.
I'll take that.
Even to piggyback off what he said, right? Like, cause I take his word for it. I would say like 9 times out of 10, like people keep coming back to you and more and more and more is because of your customer service and your ability to show up and be different. And like you said, like in the field, right? You got like me, I'm a content creator, videographer. If me and 3 other people came here right now, the dope thing about creativity is that every video will look different because everybody have different perspectives. And so we can give you your flowers because you the dopest at what you do. You know what I'm saying? And your knotless braids gonna look different than the other person.
They will look different. I think I do have my signature look.
And I baby stalk your page, so I see it.
Yeah, I do believe I have a signature look.
I seen you took a girl. If she watching this, I apologize. She was not so easy on the ass.
Okay.
But when you was done, I was damn near finna slide in her DM.
You should have.
No, I'm cool because I regretted it later. But I'm just saying.
Wait, what? You would have?
I probably would have.
No.
But I'm talking about 'cause after the braids got fuzzy and shit, it would have been over with.
The beginning, did I like reveal that or you actually knew the person?
Knew the person.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
When I say I done transition some more,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
You
give
know what
myself
you do.
But one thing about it, I got us all looking alike. Like in a sense, like
But
I do it the same way, just a different face. So
and that
I remember during the pandemic, I had so many people looking alike. Like
she said they was cohesive.
They were me. Like you feel me? Like
Somebody
man,
they thought it was me.
I just feel like I just seen somebody with some long braids.
But
I'm
you know, a sense of success
so I am
always
grateful
looks
for
similar.
that.
You know what I'm saying? A sense of success always looks similar.
For
So
sure,
when a
for sure.
person wants to mimic success, they want to mimic something that's similar to their mental mind state of what success look like. And if it's all the same, then if it's so big, it will look the same. It looks the same to you because you're so used to and doing the same process. It may be the same pattern, although to that person, you don't understand how you saved people. Now, I just seen videos of what you was doing some stuff and they was going on weddings, trips, this and the third. I'm talking about the look on their face was just rewarding enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, thank you.
And that's what I am. I'm happy. I'm happy that
Yeah. So you got to give yourself some flowers on that part.
I really desired the most. Like, I wanted my braids to like not only stand out, but make people feel good. And to wear it wherever. Like a lot of people feel like, oh, you can't wear braids with this, or I can't wear it to a wedding. So when I had clients take my braids to a wedding,
exactly.
or when I had clients take it to, places that they thought it couldn't
That's
go,
how you know you one of the best, when you breaking social barriers.
I did it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna wear braids
that's a difference.
any kind of way.
Exactly.
However, with whatever.
I don't need knotless braids, but I might want to. We might want to get a little braid fade action going.
Man.
Yeah.
Only thing is, I don't do man hair.
What?
Ain't that crazy? But I want the money from men. I do want to.
Hold on. So a man wear knotless braids?
So I can't go get.
Yes, men wear knotless braids. But they just
hold
don't
on.
wear weave.
Before we even go,
now we have a lot of,
explain to
So
us.
I do that. Come on, transgenders, come on.
But explain to us. Explain to people out here who don't know what a knotless braid is. I don't know exactly what it is, because every time I see a knot in it. But to me,
have you seen knots in there? Like in the braids that I do on women?
I don't know what a knot is.
No.
I'm thinking about a little ball. Let me see.
A knot is a knot.
It doesn't. What's that is?
These are knotless braids, but I don't have knots.
A knotless braid mean that it's just not a knot in it.
Yeah,
So explain to the people what a knotless braid is and where they can find you
knotless
at.
braid look like it's naturally coming out your scalp.
Oh.
So
that's what it
a
is.
box braid or a knot braid is where you you put extra hair to secure it more, but it take away the naturalness. You feel me? It's like they put a whole knot in it, like a little ball.
Okay.
And then continue with the braid. But that was because back then they weren't doing knotless braids. Like knotless braids just came about. Well, to us. You feel me? They probably was, but they wasn't doing it with weave like that, so I don't know. Now, once I started wearing braids once knotless braids came out. I wasn't gonna wear no knot. And I have a lot of women that feel the same way. Like, I ain't get braids because I wasn't feeling the box braid.
Okay.
So I came in at a great time.
So I got a question. So what was it like when you did your first ever like knotless braid hairstyle? Like what made you feel like I'm gonna be doing this for the next couple of years and I'm gonna get really good at it?
You know what's crazy? This was not what I wanted. Like, I literally believe I have no prior knowledge into hair before the pandemic. Like, I got braids for the first time on my way to Dubai. And I told I remember telling my boss at the time, I'm like, man, I want to go get braids. And she was like, I don't think you should get braids. It's not a professional look. She was like, I don't think you will attract the right man either, like wearing braids to go to Dubai. But I'm happy I didn't listen to her because, like, when I got them, I fell in love with them, one. And I attracted a lot, you feel me? I attracted a lot. I attracted men wanting to pay for my hairstyle again and again and again. And, I started doing it. So the first time I did it, I think it was right when the pandemic, when we was told, like, we about to shut down. Probably, like, 3 weeks later, I practiced on my sister.
Get close to that mic.
Yeah, I practiced on my sister.
Bring it to your face a little bit. Bring the mic.
Can you
it move.
Yeah, I practiced to my sister.
The mic move. You can sit back how you want to.
Oh.
Just pull it back.
Okay. So,
Bam.
yeah, I practiced on my sister the same day that I caught my ex cheating with a woman. So I think that motivated me. Like, I didn't...
So your ex cheating made you want to do knotless
I ain't even
braids?
gonna say he cheated. Look, I'm gonna just say I pulled up. We was on bad terms, but I pulled up.
Man, you done
So I ain't even
accused
gonna
this
give him
man
that
of
credit.
doing some shit he
Yeah,
ain't
no,
did?
he did have a woman there, but besides all that.
Oh, my God.
I caught a woman there, and that was my last time, like, dealing with him. Once I seen him, and then it went left, and then I took my little anger and went
Started
to my
doing
sister's
braids.
house.
And
No, I
started
just
doing
went to my
braids.
sister's house, and I'm like, let me do your hair. And then it came out petty, but the second time I did it, somebody asked her who did her hair. So I did her hair, and then it just kept flowing.
Oh, yeah. God
And it
don't make
kept
no
flowing.
mistakes.
And then
God
it was
don't
like
make no mistakes.
challenging because remember I said I was making $500 a week, so I'm like, man, okay, if I one day, what is it? I'm like, okay, if I give my boss 8 hours, but yet at that time I was charging $80, so for something that took 5 hours, I'm like, fuck.
Oh no.
Do I want? I know.
That's
So
bad
that was back then, but it was way more than my job still. So I had to make a choice. Like, I could either make more with less out. I mean, starting my own business, getting change or whatever it was, than go to that lady who wasn't gonna pay me more. You feel me? She was stuck at whatever she thought was what I deserved, and I'm happy I made that choice because this is the same lady who told me not to get braids. So it was like I chose myself.
That's deep.
So
I chose me this time because I had invested money in her company and I took a loss.
So my question
Everything
is,
happens for a reason.
so
You
that's
ain't take it,
good.
Ross.
So like, all right.
God bless me.
Yeah, you gained. You gained.
So I would say like honestly, another question is what do so you said you was charging 80, so what's the price range now? You said 80.
So I did go from 80 to minimum. I believe my minimum for adults is $215.
Okay, so that is a
What's the max?
The max is $800, $850.
And over that to the flow, like to the boot, tucking in the boot or something like what that is?
Well, now they're doing something different where, they putting the human hair in the braids. So that's making
that's expensive.
the hair cost more and it's more time. So that'll be more for the style instead of the length.
So
Length is more pricey too, but not no $850.
So like okay, so you got the brand, you doing the locks and the knots. I'm sorry, the knotless
Yeah,
braids.
now I'm a knotless braider.
Okay,
I ain't
so-
learned nothing else yet.
So but that's good though. So I think that everybody should.
So
have
you don't
that
know how
one.
to do a 27 piece? That's some throwback shit. I told you I'm
Man,
41.
I want to learn though.
I told you
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie, 'cause if it come back, I want to be. ahead
in
of
the
the
loop.
game.
It's coming back.
I know it is. I just gotta do it my way. So
Google it.
I should
YouTube it.
start
Matter of
doing
fact, we finna have a
27
course on
matter of fact,
27 pieces.
27-piece braids.
Yeah.
Like a short little, like,
Nah. See, look, this motherfucker right here.
What?
Look, explain to the people what you do. Give a mid, a mid-length type of thing, and then short form it, so people can understand. Because he cold at what he doing, and this is how we
How you
really.
meet 'em?
God did it. God did it. God did it.
God, yeah.
God did it.
So basically, what I do is right. So you got a brand or a business or looking to start something. I pretty much help you craft your brand and then be able to reach your target audience with what you serve, who the people that you want to serve. So basically, you got social media. I do reels, Instagram content, and all that. I went viral a few times, and really got into taking this social media thing serious. And so when I started kind of taking it serious, I started noticing little patterns and things like that gurus and these people that think they got the answers on social media started doing. So what I did was, I was like, okay, it's more to this. So I started reading books. And so the books taught me how to really target my audience, the people I was trying to serve. So like basically I found a formula that the B. Oops. What is it? The BV? What we call it? The BTV?
BTV.
Yeah. So, me and Mr. Real Estate Guru over here came up with the BTV. Basically, it's just saying the brand, the target audience, and the value, right? And so we basically, kind of crafted this whole thing, right? Because people want to go viral, right? Don't you? What would your business look like if you had 30K people watching your videos or more consistently? What would that do for your business? A lot, right? You can potentially get them as customers and things like that. So basically, the formula is to, before you start any content, because everybody think just do all of that stuff, right? But if you craft the right type of content that associates with your brand, you'll be able to give them the best value, and you'll be able to make them a consistent person that follows you and that helps to share your brand. And so it's really like important to really, have it structured that way, because you'll get the maximum value out of your time, right? Because we all, when we put time into our brand and our marketing and all that, we want to make sure we're getting a good output, right? And so that's where it's really important. And so for me, I just started reading a bunch of books and stuff. And I said, you know what? Like, because I was already a good videographer and all that. I was posting really dope content, wasn't getting no views. Why I ain't getting no views? I wasn't getting no views because as good as the content was, it wasn't doing nothing for nobody. So I was like, you know what? All right, maybe I got to switch up the game plan. Start switching it up. Start realizing, I'm like, man, I started making content that was geared towards, helping people grow their brand online. Start helping people, followers start going up, views start increasing. I'm like, okay, cool. So got into that space, man, and it literally changed my business. Now I can go into any business and be able to identify the gap between their audience, what they offering them, and then how we can charge more, right? Charge more for our services so that, for let's say like for your knottless braids, right? Let's say that the more you identify the type of hair that or texture like that are going to their hair or whatever, right? And you be able to dissect that, right? And then you can continue to create content like you're doing right now, right? And so you start being able to take your branding, everything that you know, and start being really intentional about every video, right?
That's what I'm learning, how to be more intentional with what I do.
And that's what
yeah.
the brand, the target audience, and the value.
Now, for a person like me who, I feel like, okay, being an entrepreneur, we damn near wearing all the hats.
What?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I just I wanna learn that, but I'd rather pay for that because
Exactly.
I want to focus on the performance that I have to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why we.
comes with standing up.
That's why we
conversation.
simplify the process.
When you leave when you off your job, you feel me? Whatever I'm doing, I gotta go clock into another job, which is this content shit, and it's like, damn.
That's why
so
we
lot.
simplify the process.
So it's like we need you.
Yeah, we simplify the process.
Yes.
So let's break it down
But
even more.
still
Right?
wanting to know too. You feel me? Not only just paying for the service, but also teach me some games. So
let them know.
I can keep mad flowing if I ain't even
Let
able
them know
to-
about the books. Well, so we got books coming out, and we
Okay.
got courses coming out to where we
Dope.
could do it yourself, do it with you, or do it for you. If you need it done for you, of course it's going to cost a little more. That way you can continue to do what you do. And, you know, if we do it with you, it's going to cost a little bit less. But if we got DIY, you could do it yourself. We'll put you a step-by-step guide together to where it's simplified.
I just want a one-on-one class.
Yes.
We got the mentorships and the consulting and coaching too.
For sure.
Yeah, so that's soon to come. We got that in the making. All that stuff is in the making.
And that's why, like you said, like you don't have time to do it, right? But honestly, I
I
tell
ain't gonna say that, cause right now business is slow for me. So I have all the time in the world right now to tap into content.
so it's not just content, right? So content consists of what? Like videos, pictures, etc., stuff like that, right? But the point of those things is to help market your business, right? No one can market your business better than you can market your own. And that's the thing that I realized in my business alone is that the challenge that business owners have is how can I articulate my business enough to get somebody that don't know me to trust me, to know I can get the job done, and that they can resonate with how I'm feeling emotionally, right? That's the hardest part to do. But once you figure out your brand, you'll have no problem with creating content because now you can stand 10 toes down with celebrities. You'll be able to stand 10 toes down because you're so confident in your brand that content won't be a problem for you. You know?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I'm the type of content that I've done, right, that got me here or whatever, was like kind of like ghetto. To me, it was like I was recording in the kitchen doing hair. So I was, like it wasn't put together perfectly, and I think that helped with my organic, me stand out from others. However, I have been told that I need professional pictures, professional videos to make it go to doors, other type of doors. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, man,
So I get what you're saying.
how can I make it where it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want it too professional. And I don't want it too ghetto. Like I want an in between.
But do you feel you reached a plateau? Do you feel okay? So you don't feel you reached a plateau. So it's only 24 hours in a day, right? It's only 24 hours. So it's only so much that you can physically do yourself.
Fact.
Right? What if I told you that we can put a plan together to where you can teach a course, right? Put a curriculum together and a book together, a tangible ebook and a tangible course that you will be able to dish out and to be able to resell and mimic the same hairstyles that you be able to do to millions of people and consistently make money without your fingers being worked at all.
I'm all for that. That's
Okay.
something that needs to be in the works
and this
now.
exactly. And so this is the process that we have formulated. So
Okay.
So what we doing is we taking normal business people like you and I who got knowledge and wisdom and understanding on, the expertise and the field we in, and taking that and saying, hey, look, it's time to be coaches now.
Facts.
We ain't in the
whole
game
time
no
we
more.
was coaches the whole way.
Exactly. So we wore all the hats. Now we don't have to. You know what I
will
mean?
say that.
At a fraction of the
Gave a lot of
cost,
free game.
we can put that together and still make 100 times more money and still be at the top of our game. You see what I'm saying?
I definitely think that that's fire. Like, because it's really important, man. Like, even what I noticed is, right, like you was talking about the professional stuff, right? Like, I ain't gonna lie, you can't beat quality, but like if you want, it's certain levels of professionalism that you have to have in order to get into certain tax brackets too, right? So when I first started off, It really is. Like when you said something about ghetto or whatever.
Not saying ghetto, but like, you know, when I say ghetto, I
know
say
what you mean.
my way of being, like how I talk. Like it's not.
And that's okay.
How you talk.
No, it's okay. It's about being authentic, right?
Yes.
And it's nothing wrong with that. But I think the perception that you have is based on what social media is telling you. Because all those gurus and stuff like that, they tell you. Okay.
I'm not going off what social media.
So, but anybody that's
So you know you ghettos, you saying?
No, I just know. No, I'm not
You're
going
talking about
off
the
of.
professionalism
Yeah, I'm not
stuff,
going
right?
off of what people feel like. How I don't know. Never mind.
But look, we ain't in no category. The way okay, so
Like
look, let me
doing how
explain.
I like doing.
No,
it, you
let me explain
but
something to
I do
you.
understand when they say
No,
get
fuck.
to another. You gotta
Man,
come with a
listen.
little
Let me
more
explain something to you. First of all, us as a
That's probably
culture,
my problem.
we are the most followed, but the least paid. We spend the most, but gain the least. Everything we do is culture driven. The world only thrives off of what we do and what we produce. Although we gain the least, you got to understand something. A person will put you down, right, and say, and this go back to the light skin shit, right? Look, I'm just saying, I'm just being honest, right? A person can see that I got great qualities, right? You can see that I'm a thinker. I got a lot going on. Great father. A person would never bring that up. I could do one thing and be like, you can't sit right here. You acting light skinned. But what about my great qualities? And this is, now I ain't talking about you. Just listen, just follow what I'm saying.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So even in those cases, that's why I say I don't fit in that category because I don't care what you're talking about. But that's what society do to us. They'll categorize something. They'll give us a word and make it negative. Ghetto. The ghetto is where we survived and thrived. This is the best part of waking up. It's Folgers in your cup. You understand what I'm saying? If it wasn't for me being raised with them hardships, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
So you love your past.
You hear me?
Hey, congratulations.
Man, look, everything I went through, I wouldn't
the
change
biggest
nothing.
test.
I ain't got no regrets.
No, bless
You know what I mean? I wouldn't be sitting right here speaking my truth. You know what I mean? I went through some tough times, but this is called life. We all go through life. You know what I mean? So now that we going through, we got a binocular on everybody else's life.
It's making it difficult.
Exactly.
Because that's where now you realizing, damn, people got a lot of mental illness out here because, like you said, everything's being photographed. Everything is being, recorded.
But it's majority of the good.
So
they cropping. I can crop my life. Like, look, so I can crop my life right now.
I feel like they they recording the good, but internally fighting real demons.
Look, it's either with our kind, it's either real bad or it's real good.
Yeah, it's never.
It ain't no in between.
It's not.
Ain't no mediocre. You either gonna be the piece of shit or you gonna be rich.
Basically.
Wow.
Think about it. Look on life. Look at social media. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna be a hitter or you gonna be rich. Where's the in between life at? But the people who do in between shit,
like the in between would be
real life.
Real life, what we going,
Yeah, the shit we really go through. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk about, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker.
I feel like I'm the in between. Honestly.
So you the Neo in the Matrix is what you telling me?
I feel like I'm Neo in the Matrix. I feel like I'm
okay,
in between. And of course, whatever choices you make, you're either gonna be a piece of shit or you're gonna be rich as fuck. But right now, where I am, I feel like I am the in between.
So this is what I would say.
You know where I'm trying to go, which is up.
So this is what I say, right? So, like you said, right? I feel like honestly, we're in a time period now where everybody like personal brands, right? Everybody is supposed to be authentic, but really not because we obviously know that perception is vague, right? Yeah. I think that honestly, you can respect somebody who, like you said, who made it out the mud up until this point, right? And the average person, you know what I'm saying, has had muddy situations. Like I was homeless 2018, 2019. I'm in the suburbs. I was born in a middle class family. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up with all that hood and all that stuff, but I still was homeless. You get what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying is that we have to start normalizing the journey in general, because normalizing the journey will allow people to, not only is it a good thing for your business or your brand, it also shows that we do make mistakes, that we are constantly growing. And to be honest, people, like you said earlier, like you said, you gotta come out of your comfort zone, and you said something like that. I think a lot of times it's so uncomfortable to be in spaces where we look like we're not doing well. You know what I'm saying? Think about it like this.
Right, and motherfuckers be embarrassed by that and don't want to post that.
Exactly.
Now that I say the world is fried on that tip, because it's so many people who wouldn't even post a freaking picture if they don't have a caption. Or they wouldn't even post a picture because, I don't know, their fat is showing. Like, you feel me? Like, so that is superficial. I wish we could get out of that, because it's putting too much, and that's where mental illness come from. And then it's putting too much pressure on
us to be perfect, to be
perfect,
something we'll
me?
never
It's
be.
like, damn.
You'll never be perfect.
And that's why I don't do the lives no more, because back then I was more coming off when I was doing my stuff when people wasn't really doing it on live. You feel me? Like, at least the people that I followed, that I seen, like they wasn't showing that craft and giving people free game on how to do what I do. Mm-hmm. But now, since people can make money off of it, so it's like everybody's doing it now, but it pushed me like back on the back end, because it's like it's not natural no more.
I don't think you should. To me personally, like, just listen to you, I think you should keep doing what you're doing.
It ain't
regardless.
coming natural though. That's the only thing, and that's what I'm kind of big on.
I think
like,
that's,
now
I think
when
that's
I get on live,
that's your perception though of
it might
though.
be because I would say it's probably how I move. Like, literally, it's like flow. Like, I flow. Like, I like going with the flow. So now I see, like,
but is it working?
it's all based off of whatever
Right,
I'm doing.
Is it
in
working
life.
for you?
It worked for me, but now it's
That's
not
your
working for me
groove.
because of whatever.
That's what we call life.
Yeah, I guess. So I have to find my flow in whatever my situation
I
is
think-
now. You
Now,
feel me?
look,
So basically,
when your
that's
flow
what it is.
slow down, and you already know, you confident in your craft. You know,
Of course,
every person you ever did a braid coming back. When it slow down, guess what it's time to do? Celebrate and vacation.
No.
Yes,
So
the
that's
fuck
what
it
I
is.
thought, right? But I was listening to a sermon today. That's crazy. And he was like, a lot of people feel like, oh, it's time to celebrate when things, go on your vacations. But no. You got to still lock in, because guess what?
Hold on. No.
If it wasn't for me having
No.
money management,
No.
I would be fucked up.
No. We talking about people who just talk about shit, who get money easy. A sermon, you talking about pastors who go up there and just talk about some shit.
No, but he
now,
was
hold
still
on,
speaking
whoa. Everything you gonna
Okay.
feel. I can tell you, oh girl, I'm gonna rock your boat till you go to sleep, and I can fuck around, get drunk, go to sleep, and I don't give you nothing.
Okay.
But you'll believe it. Let me tell you something,
Okay.
man.
My dad said
One
the
thing-
same thing today. He said, "Oh, don't
Look.
nothing about that
Exactly.
sermon."
Let me explain something
He
to
did
you.
say that.
So look, the universe gonna speak to you.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Not to say that you still not hungry. You still got that lioness spirit, right? But listen,
Yes.
hold on, hear me out. When it come time for you to rest, when you can, you better.
You better.
You fucking better. Cause if you don't, man, it's gonna beat you.
Resting can also.
I ain't
can
saying
make you
over
lazy.
resting. I ain't saying
Nah.
being
Nah.
content.
I ain't gonna say
He's
with
saying-
me. I'm
what he's
speaking on
saying
me
is-
Yeah, I'm
personally.
saying something different.
What he's saying is he's talking about balance, right?
I need balance.
Balance is
Fact.
really good.
And that's what you doing.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, when it's slow, all right, it's your time to go and have fun.
No, I ain't saying when it's
that's
slow.
what I'm saying.
When
So
I'm
it's
saying
slow
when
right
you
now,
gotta-
so no, I need to tap into
When I'm
something
saying,
else.
but you go no.
Or
Look,
get good at content.
when your shit is at its height, that's when you need to tap into something else. When it's slow, you know what I'm saying? You don't tap into something else when it's slow, because when it's slow, now you gotta learn something new. And then hell no.
That's real.
You tap
Thank
into
you. I
something when you at your
appreciate that.
height.
I didn't.
It's right.
I didn't.
Exactly.
So that's why I said I think
so
I
you
did
get
a
to
lot of
choose when
things
it's slow
wrong.
for you.
I ain't gonna say wrong because I'm learning from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, things that I should have did at my height, I didn't do.
Exactly.
But you know what? The process.
But I love the journey.
But the
For
journey.
sure.
See, the journey never stops, right? Like
And-
as long as you got breath in your lungs, the journey continues, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that, like you said, mental things.
Let me
and
get some of that.
Come on, man.
I think
That's
having the
easy.
right mental. We gotta pop this bottle open while y'all
You
playing.
want some more?
No, I'm cool with this.
So what I'll say is honestly, like we just gotta get to that point, man, where like you were saying something about the height, like everybody else started doing it. If you doing it and it's working for you, the other people that's doing it ain't seeing you no way, first of all. Because it's literally the algorithm is literally made for you, for the people that's on your page to see it. So it ain't even connected to the people that you even saying or even comparing yourself to.
You ain't lying.
So you gotta get rid of these false beliefs in our minds that's
What
telling
I'ma
us that we
say-
can't obtain, that we can't do this, or so and so. You know how many content creators and gurus that's doing the same thing I'm doing. And I got to a point where I was trying to gotta do my videos this way, gotta do transitions and all that. And I had to take a step back. I took a step back and I was like, you know what? It's all based on the same principles. The principles is if you give value, it's gonna come back to you, right? If you giving your advice and you giving out free game or whatever, it's gonna come back to you.
Serve
And
to me one way.
it's going and it does that
You know
every
what?
time.
I think I let I let a lot of people
Yeah.
get to me. Like I remember like when how I used to post, but I think I met you not in my beginning, but I would get like people like feel like, oh, I was posting to like boast or because think about it, at that time we might have been doing good during the pandemic, but others was fucked up. You feel me? Like others
I
didn't
wouldn't
have
know.
no
I
motion.
came home from prison in the pandemic.
Okay. Well, people was like they didn't have no motion. So here I am, steady posting, dropping new people. You know what that did? Yes, it made people want to fuck with me, but it also attracted a whole nother realm of people that was feeling like I was. You feel me? Like I don't being extra or whatever. Like
The pandemic changed
Man.
everybody.
like they didn't look at it as
Everybody.
a blessing. Like damn, look at her. She didn't hit her. She
Because
doing
they
her
was
thing.
phony.
Man, I witnessed so
Man,
much shit.
the
and that
pandemic
started-
changed
and
everybody.
By the grace of God, I'm happy I'm not there no more. But that can fuck up your mind. You feel me? Like while trying to get out, go up. You feel me? Like imagine people like just hating low key, but you know people that you actually fuck with.
You know what?
And they saying you doing something for attention, or in reality, bitch, I'm happy I got some motion. Bitch, I'm posting all this shit. I want the world to see I did all these people. You feel me? Like, but they took it as, the other way, and I didn't get it at that time, but I get it now.
I feel like honestly, like what you said before, like, with the haters, honestly, like my mind is so focused on building
Thinking about that.
I ain't thinking about haters. 'Cause
Like-
you know
But
what?
that's currently though. Has there ever
Have
been a
you ever
time
been
when
in
the
that
haters
field
got to you
where
though?
It started fucking with you.
I
Like,
have.
damn.
Yeah.
Hold
I have,
on.
and
them
to be
people
honest,
close, like,
and to be honest, I was a hater before.
Me too.
We all have hated.
Yes, you're
and
not
that,
lying.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's why
I've
I'm
hated.
happy. You gotta
I've
check
hated
that
on some
energy,
people
though,
as
at the
well,
door.
and I had to realize that the best way to not be in that form in that way was for me to learn how to love and learn how to say, you know what, maybe this person is better than me, but you know what, it's better to build community together. And some people not like that. Some people like, you know what, you know how many videographers and content creators, photographers that I've met in Chicago that it was a couple I was like, all right, they kind of raw, I ain't gonna lie, they is better than me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a super competitive market.
It's very much
And I
so
have met a
is.
lot, and I would say all y'all some haters towards each other. You know what I mean?
You know what's
think
crazy?
that's
I
in the
haven't
beauty
seen a
industry, too.
band,
Yeah, that
It's
too,
not
yeah.
too
but I
many
never
people.
seen a band of videographers, photographers come together
But you
like
know,
that.
but
though.
you know what's crazy? I will say I'm the only person that I know that I've like all the top
So you
photographers.
move different.
I move way
I
different.
feel like
Talk
I'm
about
like
it
that
or
in my
be
field.
about it,
I'm
though.
about
move
it
different.
because I believe in like
So
this.
how many of them did you link with, and y'all got some shit
So,
going on right
I'll
now?
give you an example. So it's this thing called Project Swish. And so last year it was G Herbo, it was Lil, it was Zay, it was all these rappers, Chance the Rapper, Vic Mensa, all of them. They was all out there, right? It was a Caucasian videographer that was with Gatorade, right? He was out there, and then it was another lady that was with him or whatever. All of us was black. It was black videographers, photographers. I was in that space with them. I'm the only person that thinks the way I do about content and stuff, right? So I already feel like, that type of, like, I do got some knowledge, right? So I literally put them all in a circle. And I said, hey, listen, if somebody wants to work with you and you don't be out here thirsty to work with these people and they call you a cameraman because you're more than that. And I spoke life into them because I realized the person that can bring everybody together, and you don't have to be the most talented, is the leader of the pack, right? And so I adopted that mentality even in that moment, and nobody really went to the Caucasian, videographer, and he worked for Gatorade. But you trying to take photos of Lil Zay and G Herbo, and I did shake G Herbo's hand or whatever. He cool, that guy, whatever. But like, I wasn't thirsty over it. I'm going to the person that's working with Gatorade for this event. And I said that in that circle. I'm like, why none of y'all going over here? This is where you can get a contract that could change your life. They don't think that way. But because I know I'm built different and I think different, I'm not trying to hustle to be somebody's videographer. You know why? Because there's businesses all around me that need content. So why would I go
and be personal for you?
Exactly.
We have to get money. Everything.
It's too competitive a market.
I ain't gonna lie,
but it don't have to be though.
But look, and that go back to that shit. You know what I'm saying? They go back to the shit we was talking about. Yeah. Knowing your target audience. Yep. What's the name of it? Psycho what?
The psychographic, like how the person thinks. And that's one thing that I like. People always still hit me up to this day. Do you do music videos? Not really. I really don't. You know why? Because I'm so focused on building my business in a way that doesn't diminish my gift, right? And that's real because I've literally been in places, bro, where people made me hate the thing I love to do.
That's fucked up.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been there?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And you was like, man, I'm done with this. You know how many times I wanted to say, you know what? I don't feel like editing this video. Because at the end of the day, we, like you said, black folks, like, we are underpaid. And the people that we work with, they want the best services, but they also a crappy client. They want more for nothing. And then at the end of the day, when you go home and lay down and you've laid it all out on the line for whether it's a property deal or it's hair, at the end of the day, like, you don't feel fulfilled because people don't understand your value. And so I was talking to my therapist today about how how I because I knew a lot of stuff, right? When you ever been around somebody and you know they don't know as much as you, but you want to help them get in value, but they don't listen to you. And so now you feel like they kind of doing some dumb stuff anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn how to, like, what does the value look like when you're not braiding hair? What does the value look like without you being a real estate guy? Can you still stand 10 toes down and be valuable to yourself without anything else?
But see, I'm different. Let me explain something to you.
I think we different.
Yeah, so I'm different. Because real estate is a passion. It's one of my strong suits. But I think my strongest suit is thinking, problem solving, putting things together, community. This is my strong suit, right? So I'm more of a thinker. When I say I'm different, I don't mean to put nobody else down or to make myself. No, I'm just saying to make myself seem bigger than what I appear. It's proven. Like I told y'all, my name is Vincent Hollins. You can Google me. You can do whatever you want to do from all aspects of life, from me being a child all the way up to now. I don't hold nothing back. I've been to prison a few times. I done had 20-some, 30-some businesses. If you Google my businesses, all my businesses were, I ain't gonna say extremely successful. They were successful to me because I made my return back plus profits. You know what I mean? I just like to move forward. If it don't involve all us, it's like I don't want to do it no more. If we all can't be involved in it, I don't want to do it no more.
But sometimes
Because I
you
don't feel
gotta
like I
do it.
won.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
how it
that.
was. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted as I was building, I wanted all to come together. But sometimes it's not gonna be.
Yeah. But I'm
But
gonna
you know what?
keep
You
You
shooting.
gotta
try-
put a hold off on them. That means
Yeah.
stay locked in and wait on the ones to come through. You feel me?
I
Like,
believe in building your circle. I
Facts.
do. I believe in like if like case in point, we was talking about like videographers like hard market.
Hold on, look, I done built a circle. Look at my circle.
I tell you, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Look at my motherfucking circle.
No, but
You feel me? This is the circle I'm working with. You feel me?
look, hey. It is
I'm just
what it
fucking
is.
with you. Like,
But that was a good one. That
no,
was
but you know what I
funny.
mean? Look,
I feel you.
so even so much so, right? No matter what you go through in life, don't ever let nobody change your character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the same.
Nah, I'm sorry. I did not know it was gonna bust like that. But nothing spilled.
I ain't worried about the spilling pod. I'm worried about hitting my cup pod. What is wrong with you? Hit
Right.
me.
Okay.
Bam, I got a smaller
feel
cup.
me? Hit
they
me.
They gave me a smaller cup because I don't really drink that much. So they just
You so funny. You gotta let it be known.
look, hey, look,
Hey,
you
that
might as
might
well-
be
half a cup is
one of our bloopers.
What?
We should have all hit the deck. I'm just so used to it. I'm like, shit, if it's gonna happen, it's
I
gonna
don't know
happen.
how to
Are we-
Put
pour
your
wine.
finger in it. Put your finger in mine.
Why?
So it's knock the suds out. You ain't no champagne drinker. Man, get out of here,
They
man.
Really do that?
Is you crazy?
Wow. Hell, you gonna have to do this sometime.
You tripping. You don't know. I thought you was a champagne drinker. Look,
No,
let me
not
show
for
y'all
real.
something on camera. This for everybody who think y'all drink rosé, y'all think y'all drink champagne. I've been doing this since I was a shorty, and I'm 41. Look, see,
I
ain't no
see, I
bubbles.
see
Watch
it.
this.
It's gone.
Just pour it off your finger, bam.
Who taught you that? Some jail shit.
It did not work. No, it did work a little.
What you mean it ain't
Work.
work? You don't see no suds in
He
here.
about to put his finger in here.
Come on, man. I'll do this.
Let me just try this a little bit. Let me see how that.
And y'all ain't no champagne.
Look at
you,
him
you
like, give
fucking
him
up.
his cup too.
He's out
Because
there
we
doing
need you up.
Oh, it didn't work.
I thought you was
That's 'cause your
meditating.
finger got doo-doo on it, man.
Look.
Look,
We got uncoming.
We
in
got
real
the
quick.
Show you little whippersnappers. son.
oh, here we go.
This
Whippers.
ain't supposed to champagne, niggas.
I-
Pour with the glass to
Facts.
it.
You
Period.
supposed to.
It's not a glass, it's a cup.
Shut the fuck up. Pull my belt off in a minute, motherfucker. Thanks to Moet and Rose, goddamn.
Didn't I tell you, just watch what the fuck you talk to me?
Take my belt off.
Oh, you can't take that long.
Whippersnapper.
No.
Fuck your belt.
Oh,
You
leave
gonna
it
get your
here.
ass beat up on this show.
Yeah, get more. I thought
You gonna get your ass beat the fuck up on this show.
Look. I'm
Family
glad you
matters.
said- Look, I'm so glad you said that on camera.
Family matters, okay?
What you gonna do?
Just talking
Turn
about
me
coming
in?
together.
Sit the fuck down before I whip your old ass.
No, y'all like,
Beat them
are
goddamn
y'all
shoelaces
overall,
off
are
you.
y'all happy with where y'all are in life? Like, can y'all just like,
You talking to him?
no, you know what? I got a question
Ooh.
to both of y'all.
All right, let's go.
Black man, as a black man thinketh. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a simple question. Just a simple question.
We ain't even toast to success and none of that. Y'all don't do
Let's
that.
toast to
Man, we
this
went straight in. We
question.
alcoholics,
What
man.
type of show is this, man?
We
It's
just
the
going with
matter of
the
fact, you know
flow.
what? Hold on. Let's go and jump into this. This the social blueprint. This probably one of the 6 episodes, man. I got Calvin the Creative. I got the Queen of Knowledge and the CEO Vince.
It's the Goddess of Knotless.
The goddess, the queen, the motherfucking.
That's somebody else probably.
All right, let's do this over. Let's rewind this.
Think, think, think.
This CEO Vince. A new episode of Social Blueprint. We got Calvin the Creative. We got the Goddess of Knowledge, ESTG.
I got that Esther.
Got that Esther. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
CEO Vince, man. Look, we just coming through Social Blueprint where we talk about, we trying to break barriers of the social constructs of business. We talking about real life stuff. It just, you know, we just going with the flow, man. We just letting y'all know and giving to y'all in the raw. So look, we jumping back into it, what we talking about.
Oh yeah, let me do my question.
Yeah, ask your question.
My question is,
No.
it's a yes or no answer. And if it's a yes, you're gonna explain why. And if it's a no, you're gonna explain why. Are you happy?
Yes,
Why?
because I'm still on the side of the dirt.
Okay. Are you happy?
Yes,
Why?
because God is good in my life. And he is amazing.
Okay, now, what does happiness look like to you?
Being able to perform in the way I am. I'm able to do anything and everything that I want to do in life. I'm not in prison. My kids are alive and well. I'm able to do any and everything under the sun that I wish to do. I can wake up at any time I want to, which, it's cool to do, but, you want to get up early anyway because you got when you ain't got nothing to do, you can wake up late and stuff like that. But when you thirsty and you got some stuff to do, you want to do, and you want to progress, you be thirsty to wake up. But I can't wait to wake up. My toothbrush tired of me.
What does happiness look like to you?
Happiness to me look like I wake up every day, feeling like motivated and just to serve people, man. Like I love serving people. I love helping people, and just to know that I'm here to really drive people towards, knowing more about God, and then just being able to help people follow their dreams and help them grow. And so that's just what fulfills me. And man, I just love what I do, and I just love just being able to express who I am,
Thanks.
What about you?
She trying to duck it.
I mean, I knew it was coming.
Is you happy though? You happy?
Yes, I am happy.
What you happy about?
Well, pass that rose, man.
Oh gosh.
Pass it.
What am I happy
I got a
about?
look.
I'm happy that I am doing this right now because this is something I've been wanting to do for the longest. I'm happy that I am able to relax right now.
That's a blessing. That's good.
I'm happy I got my own mind.
That's good.
For sure. I'm happy that I have God in my
They ain't
life.
paid us.
I'm happy for the people that surround me too. I got dope people in my life right now.
Yeah.
So I am grateful.
So you said something about mental health, which I really want to get into that because I shout out to Coffee Mental Health and Hip Hop. I work with them. Really dope organization. Man, just started work with these guys, man, really cool. They was giving away 72 free 15 sessions of therapy, bro, to anybody that signed up. And I'm actually one of those people that signed up. And I just love the organization so much that
Mental therapy.
Coffee, mental health, and hip hop.
That's dope.
It's a really dope. They're in Chicago. They're in Belmont. It's a coffee shop, but it's also they're associated with the Bulls. Really fire. Like I know the owner and stuff. So the owner is shout out to Christopher Lamar. Really dope guy. But yeah, I just actually started therapy. Like I'm on my 4th session now, maybe 3rd session, and I'm starting to notice cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to therapy. I advise everyone
Therapy is
to
good.
do therapy.
Cheers to y'all. Good shit.
You should get into therapy.
I'm doing it right now.
And that's what
This
I
therapy
thought.
for me.
No, I thought that, right? Until you actually have a person that is a professional. They'll be able to give you the certain terms of what,
Okay, so
shit we do. You feel me? Like,
all right.
Or not even just that.
Hold on.
Terms. They know how to. But you already a deep thinker, so I give you that.
Yeah,
'Cause my
so-
therapist
But hold on.
be like, bitch, you already know the answers.
Let me say.
you hear yourself?
Hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick because is therapy a part of psychology?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So, do you guys know the history of psychology?
You talking about you trying to go back into when they used to you talking about I know a little bit.
Yeah, this
What
one
about psychology?
I'm gonna give you a look real quick. Google
Sigmund Freud or whatever, them people.
who Sigmund who?
I think his name is Sigmund Freud or
Look.
they be having their own theories or something.
No. Go back to the history of psychology and where it originated from. It's crazy. This shit is deep.
So where do it originate from?
Psychology was really a scam.
Damn. Why you say that? Because this
Google
man
it.
I got a man ain't a scam.
No, your mind not a scam.
So what you saying?
The manipulation of thoughts. The manipulation of what you really want to hear. And that goes,
neurologist.
look, and this goes back into even everything that we,
Damn, you said it was a scam?
hell yeah.
Why a scam?
Okay, so it started off with, I don't know the guy name. You know what I mean? So it started off back in the day, right? A guy who came up with some type of like doctoring type shit, right? And he came up with psychology.
You talking about Aristotle?
I don't know. It could be. You know what I'm saying? It could be past him. But he ended up passing away, but his son ended up taking over. And he ended up putting more in fruition and incorporated it into more of a science into it, right? And they took off from there. But he got away with thousands and millions of dollars. We talking about back in the day where 1,000 was a million.
It's good.
Y'all up here mishmashing designer. Gucci and Louis.
You want to try it with it?
Is it recommended?
Yes.
It's good.
I'm trying to put y'all on, man. Dang.
Which one this is?
You want some too? Nah, he look. I will make
That motherfucker sleep. What kind of clip so this? Trouble? Oh.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This bro, it's I feel it. I feel it. I'm about to be like.
Yeah, my head gonna be hurting in 15 minutes.
Cause you got that sugar in
You diabetic?
it. Wait, what?
What is that?
He